Good afternoon. It's Miss Cool doing a shout out. What's happening? Miss Cool again. We'll go over this. Is my AKA, also known as, since I was 15, Miss Cool. Why I go back to it? I guess I'm honoring my first son's father because he called me Miss Cool, and it was kind of cool, I guess, to have that kind of identity when you're young. If you don't have other identities, sometimes these kids that are left alone, growing up, they grab onto like different things like that. I wasn't in a gang, though I did bond with some street kids because they were cool. Sometimes I like to go over some different things. I don't know if I'm a motivational speaker because I didn't go to college, but I did go to Streetology College. Never been raped. I had a baby very young. A lot of people think because you had a baby young, you had a lot of sex. You could have only had sex 2 times, or even once. This is for an adult audience. If you have children watching, they can watch, I guess, because I'm not going to get crude. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes people have sex just one time and they get pregnant. Okay? Some people have abortions. Some people keep their babies. For Miss Cool, it was only a few times for me. Okay? I'm described as one of those green bananas. Okay? That had to learn the hard way on a lot of things in life. But my shout out today is to not just do a Me Too thing, but to actually talk to you about being a survivor from being a victim. When you're a victim, what happens is a lot of things in different situations and the people that are around you and things that you grew up with, you can't overcome. Okay? Me, I didn't turn to drugs, but I've been around a lot of drug addicts. Well, see, my mom took a lot of drugs. She was a registered nurse and stuff and was always at work. But with her pain, she did take drugs. A lot of people turn to different things in life when they suffer from pain. I believe they want to numb it. But listen, I can't get on here and I can't talk to you about being a drug addict because I wasn't ever one. I've been on some medications I've overcome for, different kind of bipolar and different things. But right now I'm sober, thank you, Lord, and I'm really enjoying it. I had a wonderful doctor that said to taper down. I just have to watch my triggers and not go around a lot of negative people, especially people that are blaming me. Okay, I'm going to rewind, or like President Biden's new secretary, I'm going to circle back. I think it's kind of sad they're making fun of her in a way, but she does say circle back quite a bit. And instead, she should just come on and say, hey, this is what I don't know. Because what you don't know, you can learn. Hello. Anyway, back to getting pregnant at 14. You ready for that? I had a baby at 15. I had a cesarean. My baby weighed 8 pounds and 6 ounces. My mother named him Christopher Matthew. It's kind of a Catholic name, though she was Jewish, but she trained in a Catholic school, so maybe that's where she got it from. We all had to hear my mom's stories about nurses training and World War II and all the different stories, how she took care of the fattest woman in the circus, Barnum and Bailey Circus. She said they had to tie 2 beds together, and she had a bladder attack, I guess. My mother was a character. I'm not at all like her, but some people say I am. I hate drugs, never take drugs, pills all over the house. One day I said, Mom, how come all these pills are in the house with different people's names on them? She said, they died, they don't need them. I just blew it off, but as the years went on, I thought, you know what? My mom was a freaking drug addict, man. But she was a great person in a lot of ways too, okay? So I'm not going to just look for the bad. I'm just going to tell you at a very young age I was homeless. I was homeless probably when I was about maybe 9 or 10. And I'm not saying these stories for anyone to minimize who I am or think I don't have any strength, because I'm a survivor. And I'm an artist, and I had a lot of people come in and out of my life that have taught me so much and were kind and accepted me and loved me. I've met a lot of mean people that are jealous of me too. And when you're jealous of people, you make up lies about them because you want to, deflate their character or try to erase God blessings that are just stowed upon them, I'm so thankful for the people that God's let come in my life. As a young girl, I went over to Grace Robinson's house. She was a blind lady I told you about, remember? And she had me read poetry at a young age in the back of Arizona Highways, the last page. And boy, I'd have to stop immediately if I said things wrong and restart. You can always learn things when you get old, you guys. But don't have sex at a young age, okay? I had sex at a young age, and I had a baby at a very young age, 15. But I was a wonderful mother. I really was. And the cool thing about having a baby when you're young is you get to, you hear a lot of these stories, how can a baby have a baby? A baby can have a baby. A young girl can, and she can be a wonderful mother as well. She can take really good care of her baby and burp them and just know those sounds. Okay, the baby's crying because the baby's hungry. I know a hungry cry. I know a pick-me-up cry. I know let's play cry. I know I got a bubble right here and it needs to get knocked out if I hit him in the back in the right way. Not hard, gentle. And even if you did make mistakes at a young age, you could learn a lot. So I grew up fast, had a baby really young, and for those of you out there today, most young girls are on a lot of birth control. Most girls don't get pregnant now and can have sex with, can I say the football field? The football players, a lot of them. So they get a lot of experience, which, my mom never gave me that experience, to be on birth control and just, have a good time, Woodstock, whatever you want. But that's okay, because God blessed me with my son, Christopher. And it was beautiful. I've been in mother's homes, foster homes, and never really had a home, till I made one. And when I made a home, it was beautiful. Sometimes when you don't have any money, you can take a cardboard box and turn it upside down. I think I've said this before, because it's something sad but beautiful. And then when you turn the cardboard box upside down, put a piece of pretty material on it, and it just looks like a beautiful table in a corner. And of course, these days you can get a lot of cool stuff in thrift stores, or you can get new things, But I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor. Survivors are really cool. Every time I meet a survivor, I can tell if they're authentic or real or not. Or organic, you want to call it, hashtag. You can tell, because they're really not whining and crying about stuff. They can have anger. A survivor has anger, some of them. Because they hear people's stories, or they can catch on real quick to people that are trying to blame you for things that those people haven't worked out. And they want to push it on you. Not today. Not on my clock. I'm not a perfect person. My Jewish grandfather always said that that's why there's erasers on pencils. But, well, I had a home off and on when I was growing up, but my mom left all the time because she had to go to hospitals and different things, because she was sick. And we had quite a few experiences in foster homes. I wasn't treated bad or hit. In fact, a few of the foster homes I went to, they wanted me to stay there. They liked me so much. This Italian family wanted to adopt me. But you know what? Instead of just going all around today, my shout out today is for young girls. If you have babies, I can't judge everybody that gives their children away, though I've met so many that have. Know that there's a repercussion. Know that you can't always keep saying that same thing when you have a young child and give it up for adoption, that, well, the kid would be better off. Well, how do you know that? How do you know that that wasn't your opportunity to find all the strength in you and the purpose and the life God gave you inside? You know, the kid's going to be in there 9 months. It's just a little hotel. I have some disagreements about abortion. I am a pro-lifer, and I'm not going to feel ashamed. I am. A lot of people are like that. They're like, be ashamed. Don't say how you feel. No, I accept who I am. I accept I had a baby young. I accept I was a wonderful mother. I accept getting apricots and bananas and mixing rice cereal up and knowing when a baby's stomach's real full and you tap on it and it's full and holding them in your arms and they're part of you. And for once you'll die for something besides your own needs, a child. So it's a topic that I'm passionate about, my children. And the hard part about being a parent when you have children young is growing up and letting them go. Because they meet mean people sometimes. And you have to have faith that they're going to make it through it. But here's my shout out to being a baby mama. Young mothers are cool. A lot of them. Not all of them have the hashtag they want to party or do drugs and put their kids in a room with an old bottle. That wasn't me. We took our kids to the park. We had a lot of fun. We swang them on the swings. We laid blankets down and watched them crawl around like Jamie that wouldn't touch the grass. We went to the ocean and let the waves come up and touch our feet in California. We went to Knox Berry Farm and got big lollipops. We marked all the walls and the places we lived, how tall they got. We had birthday parties and made something out of nothing. You can have all the money you want and be miserable. You can have all the money you want and just be unhappy. But I'm here today to tell you, it's Miss Cool sharing, loving, and exposing my hurts, because my hurts I chose to make famously wonderful. Shed the tears, run through the storms, barefoot. Take the hard road. And when you take the hard road, you know the difference when something good comes your way, okay? Take the hard road. And love yourself. And love your mistakes, because you were able to change. And you're able to get on here today and say, I am a survivor of no parents, no family. But I made my own family. And I'm hard on my kids some days. But you know what? I love them more than myself. Even though I know I got to take care of me, you know. But I love them and I cherish them. So it's Miss Cool getting teary-eyed. I won't be around forever. But it's never too late to learn and grow up. Just be quiet and learn from somebody. And don't do drugs when you're in pain, but yet feel it. Feel the hurt. Turn to art. Turn to music. Get on your knees. Or do something that's going to give you peace. And when you find that peace, then you can learn. You can't learn anything when you're really angry anyhow. I mean, you can be angry and run and work out really hard. But it's always a good idea to learn things when you're wanting to learn it, you know, like water. Gosh, I'm thirsty. I need a drink of water. Oh, I want to learn something. I want to get through this. There's got to be an easier way. Calm down and listen to somebody. At least give them a few minutes before you make that judgment call that I already know that. Can you please be quiet so I can talk about me? Open your heart, especially somebody that's been down a road you haven't, okay? So it's Miss Cool saying just because you're a young mother doesn't mean you're a bad mom. There's old moms that sit around too much, that don't get up and play, that don't find a river to put the baby's feet in, and don't teach them, you know, different beautiful things, how to smell flowers, and to try different foods. Okay? So be nice today and accept other people's hardships and victories and valleys and mountaintops, because I'm not dead yet. You could learn something from me, and I'll let you teach me something. God bless. It's Miss Cool saying, later.